You already know it's Mr. Hood Love Mikey B, Bad Mikey. This is Hood Love TV, where you live, love, and learn. Today I will be reacting. Today I will be reacting to Hassan Campbell, China Brim, Harlem Legend TV, teaming up with Vlad TV to start their own podcast. The We Don't Give a Damn podcast. You know what I'm saying? Also, Zip with the drip been reacting. I seen him tap in. Y'all calling Zip a hater out here. What's going on in these YouTube streets? I gotta see what's up with Zip. We gonna check in with that. Um, Joffy Top Tiger. Salute to them brothers. Big queens out here. You got Joffy. You got Zip. Joffy Top Tiger. He has some things to say about this whole situation. We gonna cover all of that. You know what I'm saying? I got um Uncle Murder saying some things. And I got some content, man. We got a good day. It's gonna be a good show, good live. You know what I mean? A good live, man. But yo, listen. First off, let me start with this. Salute to Hassan Campbell, Harlem legend, and China. Even though I don't even rock with him like that, we don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, But salute to them for stepping up and going to that next level, staying consistent, putting in their work and getting to the bag, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that, man. We all out here, we all out here trying to make waves, trying to get to our money, trying to get a couple dollars on YouTube or whatever. So I ain't knocking nobody that I see out here making it, doing them, getting up, coming up, you know what I'm saying? And really, really, this is like, I mean, since I've been home, I haven't seen anybody come from different sections or just come up that I rock with that I knew and be on a up there with the bigger podcasts with the big things. So it's good. It's good to see dudes going to the next level. It's good to see dudes staying consistent. It's good to see dudes getting to their bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on nobody. No matter what we've been through, no matter what happened, you know what I'm saying? Um, I ain't hating. You know what I'm saying? Um, but y'all saying Zip is hating. Yo, what's up? Why y'all saying Zip is hating out there? Got a few things for y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a good look. It's a good look for New York. You got a lot of different things in play right now. Um, I really think this is a power move by Vlad to like take over. I really don't. I ain't gonna lie. I respect opportunities. I respect dudes getting to their money and getting their bag. So I can't knock that at all. I can't never knock that. But on the same token, Vlad, I don't really know. I don't really he's trying to get his money too. I guess you know what I'm saying. But I don't know his overall intentions. Um, I think this was a move for him to get more people in the New York market because he's on the New York market. He got Mano up there. He be having Bootsy up there. He be having Tony Yayo up there. Um, so I see Vlad expanding his network, his broadcasts, hiring dudes, recruiting other podcasters now. And I really think his platform, his network is going to take off more. I know it's a big platform already, but I think what he's doing now, I think it's only going to make it bigger in the future. It's a smart move. You know what I mean? Um, Obviously, Hassan Campbell, Harlem legend, and China Brim, they got charisma. They have personality. These are the things that really move the needle. These are the things that get people in these rooms. These are the things. They creative. These are the things that get people to come and watch you every day. You know what I'm saying? Because we, for the most part, as bloggers, as YouTubers, We be up here every day talking to y'all, coming in tapping with y'all, and it takes skill. It takes skill to come up here and talk about different things every day to keep engagement from your viewers, from your followers, from your subscribers. It takes it takes engagement to build on that. It takes skill and creativity. It takes talent. So obviously, clearly, these guys got talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Dude's got talent. Where they gonna take it? Where they gonna take it to? What they gonna do with it? That's a whole nother story. you know, Sometimes people smart, they wise, and then they get too wise, and then it all goes down. Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in the building. Y'all already know what it is, man. Let me know who's up in here. Yo, Mike Myers, what up? Yo, Harlem Remo, what up? Salute. Yo, I told y'all I was popping back out. Yo, Mike Myers, I told you I was gonna pop back out with this, and I gotta stick to my word. I gotta stay on. I gotta be consistent. I gotta stay on my word, so I'm on that. But it takes it takes it takes talent to come up here every day and to keep people engaged, to keep people entertained, because it's entertainment. Um, to impart information, to tell a good story, um, to bring you good news or whatever might be going on, whatever y'all might be seeing. It takes talent. It's a job. This is a job. I respect everybody that's taking it serious. Um, I respect everybody that's perfecting their craft, that's really out here working and doing what they need to do, to get better as podcasters, as bloggers, so we can bring better content to the people. You know what I'm saying? Um, but there's a lot going on. Let's tap in. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna set it off with who I'm gonna set it off with. Hold on. I got so many things queued up in here. I got so many things queued up in here. What I'm gonna start with? I don't even know where I'm gonna start. Yo, happy holidays. Yo, Melquan the General, what up? Salute. You already know. I don't know. They trying to get people to sub. They just started the podcast. They don't got no videos up here on the podcast, so I don't really know what is going on right now. The one I seen, like when they was on Vlad talking, it's kind of
Versus,
it was
I
a
don't
little,
mean competition and competing
they
with
was
each
they
other.
was they was
I
arguing a
don't
little
mean
bit.
that.
I don't
I
know. It's
mean
kind
take
of
over the part.
they're gonna have to get more format, more function, more. They're gonna have to get more professional. It's professional. They got to get more professional. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're gonna eat because they smart. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing up here, so they're gonna eat. But just a little bit more professionalism. Stop talking over each other. I've seen a lot of that. Um, Give me another word. Interrupting, talking each other over each other, not respecting everybody's opinions and what's going on. So all them things gonna have to be addressed if they really want to go to that next level. You heard? Right, more organized. What up? You already know. Harry Stiz. Right, more organized. They need to be more. They need to be a lot more organized than that. You know what I'm saying? Um, where Vlad TV at? Let me go to Vlad. Let me go to Vlad. See what Vlad had to say. But yeah, it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky with the Vlad. I don't really know. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody out here getting their money. It's just tricky. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going front. It's tricky. It's definitely. I ain't going front. It's tricky. All right, so Oh man, they tripping, bro. Let's get into the podcast. The first podcast up there. Hassan was trying to cook. Hold on, let's see. Yo, Corners the Billy, yo, salute. Yo, you already know, rise up, bless up. Yo, Mel Corner Jr., you right, you heard?
On the road. Yeah, he's dead. He's
I don't know
like
what they talking about here.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to the young guys. If you in the streets, town. No,
Be like, subscribe.
town. That's the
I
only
don't
way
know
you're
what
gonna
they
get out
talking
there
about up
20
here.
years, 30 niggas.
Wrong part of
What
the video.
artist?
Let me get up out of here.
Let's
Hold on.
get to that.
They talking
To
about telling
the
on
base.
people.
What
They
artist
talking about telling on people and all this. I guess I tapped in. I tapped in at the wrong part. You heard? I tapped in at the wrong place. You heard? They talking about tell on everybody. Hold up. Is this the right video? What video? Which video is this?
Sign on.
I didn't want the
No matter
video.
what your reason is for going.
I didn't want
If
the
you don't
video
know what it's like
ratting everybody out. You heard? I'm just
when you
being
ask
honest.
your mother, was
I didn't want the video ratting everybody out. That's not the video I was looking for, telling everybody. That's not the video I was searching for. You heard? Yeah, they tripping out here. They, tell on them. Tell on everybody. Wrong video. Hold on. Let me unlike this. Or dislike. Unshare. You ever unshared something? Like, let me unshare this. How you tap into the video? You get in the video, they're like, yeah, I'm telling on him, them, she did this, she hit me in the head with the bottle. He's the one that kicked me afterwards. Hold up, this is the wrong, this is not the right video right here. Wait a minute. This is not the right one. We got the wrong one. We in the wrong section. What section of YouTube is this? It's the law. This is the law enforcement section. They got me in the law enforcement section of YouTube. Wrong place.
jail. Because Thugger did it.
Hassan
And when you
tripping.
get in jail, you go into PC, because if you don't go to PC, you're going to be taking ice cream, my nigga. Everybody is going to draw on your face. You a target practice. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Niggas is spitting razors out. So now, my whole thing is, whether niggas feel like the streets is a myth or not, the streets is always going to be a choice when you living in poverty and pain. When the nigga mother, I agree. When a nigga mother opens, when you know what it feels like when you ask your mother what's for dinner, and she tells you potluck, and you say, "Mom, what's potluck?" Whatever ends up in that motherfucking pot. Because there's nothing in the cabinets. There's nothing in the refrigerator. I want y'all to just. You need to understand something, right? And I'm talking from passion and pain and seeing and experience being outside on the welfare lines, eating the welfare cheeses, my nigga. Thanks. I know what it's like. Girl, what you like? Hold up, no, don't hold up. You can't hold up. You be going let me flow. Shit, no, but let me flow. Let me flow. Like speak for yourself. No, I am. Speak for yourself. I feel like I was my hands. I'm sorry. But let me finish. My mom's worked at KFC. But let me finish. Listen. And I don't feel like I was Harlem. I just don't. Harlem, let me finish though. I feel like that's Harlem. Let me finish.
Yo, G Dub Quinn, come on.
Hold up. Let me finish. Because if you don't know, right? I'm speaking for the projects, man.
Listen, those cutoffs, that is not gonna go well on a podcast. And don't get me wrong, just being honest, I done did it. I done did it. Just being honest. I done interview people, cut them off. I'm the jail guy trying to be a blogger. Came home, did about 30 years. You're come out here. I don't know shit about etiquette. I'm just being honest. I know how to conversate. I know how to talk to people. I ain't used to that shit though. I'm just being. I ain't used to that. Well, I'm coming from man to talk. The toughest people talk all the time. They don't care. They don't care what anybody else got to say. Yo, G Dub, quick salute, man. Salute everybody in the building, man. It's 50 some people in the building, man. Hit the like button. It's 11 likes up there. Hit the like, man. Get us in the algorithm. And hit that. If you see hype anywhere, hit that hype. Hit that hype button, man. Hype this up. Let's get it. Let's go, you heard? Yo, check it out. So that argument shit right there, that is not gonna make for no good podcasting, you heard? They're gonna have to straighten that out early. What I seen about them in a problem, in a problem they're gonna have, and it's a good problem to have. They got a good problem to have, right? Their problem is that they all got their own platforms and they all bosses. That don't always work. That don't always work. Just like in the streets, a bunch of lions, a bunch of leaders, alpha males, alpha females, everybody's not going to get along. It's not going to work. It just don't work. Not saying that Haas is right, Harlem is wrong, and China is wrong. Not saying any of that. It's just that when you got three people, Hassan Campbell is used to having his own platform and bringing people up. China is used to having his own platform that he shared partially, somewhat with Harlem Legend. But that ain't really work out because Legend went, he already had his own site, but Harlem Legend went to his own site more so than anything and started promoting his own site and they started doing their own thing separately, right? So you got all these guys that's used to getting money separately, um, editing their own videos, doing their own thumbnails, making their own content, being their own voice. For somebody to come and step on that and to stop that, that's gonna be hard. That's power. You could pick on your phone, you could pick up your phone, come and talk to the peoples, come and talk what you want, come and talk in your perspective anytime you want during the day. And you've been doing this for years. China over 5 years. Harlem Legend in China over 5 years. Hassan Campbell probably 10 years. Yo, all Henny, salute. Hassan Campbell probably 10 years. He has been on other people's platforms and has been interviewed. So we know Hassan Campbell can be interviewed. That's something different. But sharing a platform where y'all all talking and y'all all leading, that takes teamwork. That takes teamwork. I mean, Hassan Campbell showed the level of it with dealing with China and dealing with Harlem. You know, they had a great relationship for the last few years. They've been solid. Um, at first China was going at Hassan, but it was only for content. Hassan respects it. Hassan respects it. It was only for content, right? Wasn't nothing personal. Trying to get to his bag, he dragged Hassan Campbell all through YouTube. He dragged, the dude just dragging each other all over YouTube. That's what happens. You become the content, right? But I don't think these guys are gonna want sit back and be quiet. They all want to talk. They all want to hold the mic. Pause. You heard? Speaking of holding mics, I see your Harlem Legend. Yo, what's up with you, man? Yo, salute to Harlem Legend TV. I seen Harlem Legend. He got a new thing. He got a new skit on his show. Let me find it real quick. Hold on. Where's Harlem Legends? Get somebody get Harlem Legends TV in. Yo, he already started talking about his bodies, Mike Myers. He already said he had 3 bodies already. You heard Mike Myers? Hassan Campbell already talked about his 3 bodies on the podcast already. First podcast, 3 bodies. I caught 3 bodies. My paperwork, when I came with the paperwork, I don't even understand how you got paperwork from a case that you beat. I'm leaving that shit in jail. I'm beat trial. If I walk out of trial, if I walk out of a trial, I won trial, not bringing no paperwork home. Everybody gonna know I beat trial. Why am I bringing paperwork home with me if everybody in the hood know I just beat I just beat a body? Everybody, you a hood celebrity. You a hood celebrity once you do that. Super gangster. Once you beat the body and you walk out of court, the whole hood, everybody gonna know you just did that shit. So I don't know why he got that paperwork floating around. I don't know what's up with that. I want to see it. I never seen that paperwork. I actually want to see that paperwork now. I really want to see that paperwork now because it just sounds strange. It's been over 10 years and you still got paperwork from cases that you beat. You didn't even go upstate. I don't know. That don't sound right. I'm just being a Harlem Legends in the building. Yo, salute Harlem Legend. Yo, y'all listen. Y'all putting up them numbers. Y'all doing some great work out here. But you did some wild shit, Harlem Legend. Is feeling. You did some wild things up here, Harlem. Yo, check this right here. Look, watch what I'm about to show y'all. This right here, you from Harlem, so I know you played a pause game. You did a whole pause in here. he beat a he beat a impersonating a man charge. That's crazy. Y'all wildin'. I don't know, but I gotta see that. I ain't going front. I gotta see that. I gotta see that P Dub. Oh nah. Oh nah. You can't. Yo, hold on. Let me turn this back. Yo, Harlem, you tripping, beloved. Did you just catch the mic? Pause. Is you catching a mic right here? You gotta take this out of here, Harlem. Nah, pause, Harlem. That's a pause right there, Harlem. You can't drop the mic and catch it. Yo, Giant TV in the building, salute. Yo, Harlem, you can't catch the mic right there in front of your mouth like that and look at it like that, Harlem. That is pause. You from Harlem, Harlem Legend. You cannot do no stuff like this, bro. You can't let the mic drop in front of your face and then catch the mic with an open mouth. Pause. Hold on. Yo, why is Harlem? Why is Harlem doing this, yo? Hey, you gotta change that, Harlem. You can't have a mic dropping in your hand like that, bro. That's not even you. That's somebody. Who is this man you have a picture of up here, Harlem? That is not you, Harlem Legend. Who is this person that you have impersonating you on your channel? Yo, Harlem, let me like this video. Yo, Harlem is tripping. Who is that? That is not Harlem Legend. He is impersonating a pretty boy. Pause. Harlem is impersonating a pretty boy. That is not you. Who is this man you have on your story right here, Harlem? Who is this person, Harlem? Yo, they wilding out here, beloved. They thought bad Mikey was gonna miss this. Yo, New York Nicky, salute. Yo, who is this person, Harlem? All of them said, "Oh, nah, he's handsome. I gotta put him up there. He look just like me, and he's handsome. I'm putting this handsome man on my intro. It's gonna be fast, so they're not gonna be able to see it. It's gonna shoot by, so they're gonna think this handsome man is me." Harlem, this is not you. Harlem, that is not you, Harlem. Who is this guy, Harlem? Is this your cousin? Is this Bronx? You got Harlem, you got Bronx. Who is this Bronx right here? Who is this Harlem? This is not you, bruh. This is not you, my your Harlem Remo. You know I'm on his body. Pause. You know I am on his body. Pause. This man is not you, Harlem. You better take this down ASAP. This man is not you. He got shaved eyebrows. I know you don't shave your eyebrows, Harlem. This man got shaved up, manicured eyebrows. You can't manicure your eyebrows like this, Harlem. You better not be thinking of doing this shit right here, Harlem. I bet you better not be thinking of looking like this man. You can't have shaved eyebrows, Harlem. nah, nah, your intro fire. It's fire. Who is this person, Harlem? Who is this man? Who is this man? You got on your you better know this person, Harlem. If it's your cousin, I'm gonna give you a pass. Yo, BX Indio, salute. If it's your cousin, I'm gonna give you a pass. If it's not your cousin, don't tell nobody. If this is not your hall, if this is not your family member, please don't tell nobody you put a picture of this man. He better not be a model. This dude up here, he better not be a model, Harlem. He better be a regular person. They just threw him in there. You know, we just threw somebody in there. We needed somebody that looked like Harlem. We threw somebody in there. Midtown, Midtown legend. That's the Midtown legend. Yo, G Dub Quinn. That's why I rock with you, G Dub Quinn. That's the Midtown legend right there. Yo, I swear I didn't see that till right now. I didn't see this dude. That's not real money neither. That money is fake. You got a pretty faced man with fake money, Harlem. What are we doing here? I know we's not starting a new podcast. We're not starting a new year like this, Harlem. A pretty faced man with fake money. We is not starting the New Year's like this, Harlem. We is not doing this, you heard? We is not doing pretty faced men with fake bread. It's not happening. Not on my watch. I'm just being honest. Not on my watch. Hey, he got some pimps in here too. That ain't Harlem. Harlem, you ain't no pimp. Who is these pimps you got in here? I want to know who all these people is. 26-inch Midtown legend. Yeah, yo, thank you, New York nigga. Yeah, go follow them, man. China, Harlem. Yo, Giants TV. Don't give a damn podcast. It's definitely gonna be wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, you right. I see the thing. It's fire. Now you did your thing, Harlem. Salute to Big L right there. Who that? Charleston White? How you get Charleston White to give you a cameo on the Big L joint right here, Harlem? You got Charleston White right here? Newberg Anonymous. Charleston Wade from Harlem. What are you doing in there? Yo, but I ain't gonna lie, Harlem. You wild out. You wild out with this. I'm gonna move off of this though. I'm gonna move off of this right now. I got enough wrecking on this. Nah, you wild out with this though, Harlem. The mic drop is wild, you heard? The mic drop is wild. The mic drop is you can't be you can't just take that out, Harlem. Just take out the mic. Just take that out. That's wild. That's AO right there. Yo, GT, what up? Salute. Nah, you gotta take that out. You gotta take the mic out. You caught the mic. You looking at it is in front of your mouth. Take that out of there, Harlem. You be all right, you heard? That's that's nasty work right there. You heard from all. That's nasty work. You can't catch the mic. You can't. You can't. You got Joel Morant running around the internet. She on the internet right now. You got a lot of stuff on the internet right now. You heard? Listen, you can't be doing this, Harlem. Come on, you not this. You too seasoned for this, Harlem. You too seasoned for this. Come on, come on, Harlem. Let's see what else we got in here. I got a bunch of stuff over here queued up. Hold on. Oh, this ain't Harlem. This ain't. Oh, this another fake. This another fake Harlem. How many fake Harlems you got in here, bro? That ain't you, Harlem. Oh nah, bro. You got too many. You got too many lookalikes in here. You got too many lookalikes in here. That's not you, Harlem. I know your face, bro. That's your face. Hey, yeah, they wild out here. That is not you. Hold on, look, check it out. That is not you, Harlem. Who is this man? Who is these men? Oh, that's what you call it. There you go, Harlem. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get to it, y'all. You got mad paid in full extras in the comment section. You put all them paid in full extras in the comment section, Harlem? Yo, Harlem legend, yo. Nah. No, that was good, though. That's a good intro. I like it. You gotta just clip that part where he catching the mic, though. That's wild. You know, like, I'm looking for motherfucker. So check it out. All right, let's get back to the content, man. This Joffy Top Tiger right now, he talking about the podcast. He talking about Tony Yayo, and we're gonna go into this for a little while. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go into this for this aspect. Let me rewind this real quick for y'all. Let me rewind this real quick for y'all. This Joffy Top Tiger right here. Salute to Joffy. How that happened? How that happened just now? Oh, this the wrong joint. What is this? They tripping out here. They tripping out here. Try to blick my channel for that right there. All right, here we go. Come on. Here we go, Javi right here. Let's go. Like, I'm looking for motherfuckers to be as pure and be the same like me. I'm gonna be waiting forever. You heard? You can't. And a lot of motherfuckers be mad and jealous because they not like you. They not born leaders. They not born with hearts. They not born with it. That shit gotta be in you already. You just can't wake up today. This leadership don't come overnight. That shit is in you already. I be looking for the wrong shit, niggas that don't be there. And it's never be there. I never think it would make motherfuckers so jealous, hateful, make fake paperwork, do so much shit on the next human being because niggas don't be having no lives, nothing going on with themselves. And niggas still don't be knowing what's going on with that individual.
I could be facing a whole lot of shit. Do you know how much shit I endure on a daily basis? You know how many people I take care of? These niggas be weird, son. These niggas are sick in their heads out here. Y'all like, I'm.
All right. So Joffy, all right. So let me show y'all this so y'all can see this. Hold on. So y'all can see this. So Joffy is mad. Yayo, he's saying Yayo let him down for giving China Brim a platform after China Brim supposedly made fake paperwork on him. I don't know the whole situation. I know Joffy had went up there. I know Joffy had went up there with him, and talked about his case or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the particular. I forgot. It was some years ago. But Joffy, they had some fake paperwork on Joffy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, China. So he's mad. I guess he's mad at Yayo for embracing China, knowing that China made fake paperwork on him. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get to this. He also posted this video of Zip with the drip right here.
But they sucking niggas.
Wait a second.
They get my drift now.
Hold on.
But they sucking on like, I'm looking for motherfuckers to be as pure and be the same like me. I'm gonna be waiting for.
Oh, here we go. As you can see, this Javi the Top Tigers page. Javi the Top Tiger. Y'all see that? He posts Zip, he posts himself, and he posts Zip back to back. This him talking.
I'm looking for motherfuckers to be as
Drop a
pure
like on that. Hold on.
and be the same like me.
Hold on. And here go the other one right here. You drop a like. Talking about you started taking medication when your brother died. You a liar. You put fake paperwork out on Joffy, nigga. The Queen Dirt talking about you started taking medication when your brother died. You a liar. You put fake paperwork out on Joffy, nigga. The Queens nigga. You a suck ass nigga. You put fake paperwork out on Jim Jones. You a suck ass nigga. You told 10 toes I was a rat with no proof. You a suck ass nigga. You a suck ass nigga that's doing anything for views. If it wasn't for that AdSense check that came yesterday or the day before or gonna come tomorrow, you bum ass nigga, you be starving out here, nigga. You be starving out here, nigga. You couldn't get a crumb, nigga. You couldn't get a crumb, nigga. 10 toes already told y'all. I'm riding around in a BMW with no license in the streets. You niggas can't get a penny in. That's why y'all left New York. I did 18. I'm riding around in a BMW in the streets where y'all niggas can't get a penny in, and y'all niggas had to leave. Dirt talking about you started taking medication when your brother died. You a liar. You put fake paperwork out on Joffy, nigga. The Queens nigga. You a suck ass nigga. You put fake paperwork out on Jim Jones. You a suck ass nigga. You told 10 toes I was a rat with no proof. You a suck ass nigga. You a suck ass nigga that's doing anything for views. If it wasn't for that AdSense check that came yesterday or the day before or gonna come tomorrow, you bum ass nigga, you be starving out here, nigga. You be starving out here, nigga. You couldn't get a crumb, nigga. You couldn't get a crumb, nigga. 10 toes already told y'all. I'm riding around in a BMW with no license in the streets. You niggas can't get a penny in. That's why y'all left New York. I did 18. Yo, man, yo, look. We don't give a damn podcast. Got the streets turned up. Oh man. Y'all got Joffy. Y'all got the Big Mac tapping in. Y'all got Zip, the hooligans tapping in. Yo, people is mad. Just to be honest, I seen more people happy about Hassan Campbell, Harlem Legend TV, and China Brim getting that podcast and working with Vlad TV. I seen more happy people than I seen mad people. But the mad people is really, really mad. And the happy people is only happy. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand where I'm coming? The mad people is really, really mad. The happy people is just happy. Yo, Harlem Legend TV, salute. Yo, look. Yo, look. The mad people is really mad. You heard? The happy people is only happy. We all happy for them. I'm happy for them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy they got their shot. They deserve it. They put in work. They've been out here for putting in work for years. Just like just like those mixtape rappers that been putting in work for years. When they come up, they get their deals. Same shit you seen Hassan Campbell, Harlem Legend, and China Brim do. Same shit. You heard? I seen Zip going in. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get Zip. Where's Zip at? I see. Do I think Zip is a hater? I don't think Zip is a hater. They got smoke. They was up here beefing. He was beefing with Hassan Campbell and he beefing with China. I don't think nothing's going to change because they got a podcast. I don't think Zip. I don't think Zip is a hater. I'm just being honest. You already know GT salute. They got Bambada in here. You know, Hassan is not going to share the talking. Hassan is going to do all the talking. He's not sharing the talking. He might share a little bit. He not sharing a lot of the talking though. A little bit, maybe. A lot, no. Yo, Buffalo's in here. Yo, what up, 716? Yo, what's going on, man? What's that? The Fruit Belt? DeMar Jackson. Were you from the Fruit Belt? Their first podcast episode did 15K, Mikey. LOL, Zip's joint, Dolo and the Cow did 15K. Look at the comments on those videos. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I seen Zip reading a lot of bad comments. I did see that. I watched Zip read a lot of bad. I ain't tap into the comments. I looked at the show. I didn't tap into the comments. But we all know what professionalism look like. How we gonna do a podcast if we all up here cutting each other off and arguing every point? How we gonna speak? Like, one thing is important. One Yo, Fat Cat, what up? Yo, Scott Swizzy, salute. I ain't going One thing that's important, I ain't gonna front. See, what you see, what you see with the and I can't I'm not gonna put that on it. I was gonna say is the disrespect, right? Yeah, I'm gonna start doing them on the stream, y'all. I just did some on the stream, y'all, on We Locked In like 3 nights ago. Salute to Moshe, salute to KK, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? I just did a show on We Locked In like 2 nights ago with KK, Moshe, um, Smitty, we was all up there on We Locked In. So I'll be using stream, y'all. I'll be using it. I'm gonna use it. He definitely acting like Otis Ready, yo. Now, not Killer Kev. KK. Don't our co-host from We Locked In, me, Moshe, and KK. Just saying, yeah, y'all, yeah. I'm not. Don't get it twisted. You know, I ain't doing no D riding up here. But all of them dudes got charisma, bro. All Zip, Hassan Campbell, China, and Harlem Legend, they all got personality, all got charisma. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little different from me. I don't jack everything. I don't jack everything they do, but just me being a boss, me being a thinker, You could clearly see that they are articulate. I'm just being honest. They got charisma, bro. Like certain things, personality. Once you got, all you need is a few things up here. If you got skills, if you got talking skills, if you can talk, everybody can't communicate. I'm a good communicator. Everybody can't communicate. That's all this shit is here. Communication is sending a message and the receiver, pause, receives the message that you sent. If if I send a message and it's not, and the receiver don't understand it, does not get the message. If he didn't understand it, that means he ain't get it. That means he ain't get the message. You clearly understand everything that all of these guys say. Harlem legend, Hassan, Campbell, zip with the drip, China Brim. Only one that might not be articulate sometimes is China. China be messing up words. He might mess up statements. He might say the wrong word. The wrong word. Um, and it's a gimmick to that too. And it's a gimmick to that too. You heard? Um, nah, they Harlem Legend is articulate. Zip is definitely articulate. They got personality and they got charisma. Really, really, with those two things, articulate is good, but from the hood up here talking shit, I hear people talking on the internet that can't really talk. I'm just being honest. I hear people talking all the time, and they got a bunch of viewers, a bunch of people, and they not talking about nothing. And really, the conversations they be having is not about nothing. They don't got no real intel. They don't got no real information. You know, they not really giving it up. Like I was talking to Smitty the other day, and I was watching somebody podcast. I ain't gonna say who it was, but I told him I watched the podcast, but they wasn't really talking that talk. If you're not really talking that talk, then you only gonna go but so far. I believe it's a level, but if you ain't talking that talk up here, then you ain't really gonna go that far. See, I think China, where he makes up for him not being so articulate, where he makes up for that at is with his Howard Stern appeal. You know what? Put a one in the chat if you understand what I'm saying about Howard Stern. Put a two if it's a dub. You don't know what's going on. You don't know it's a no. Put a two if you don't understand. If you don't understand what I'm saying, put a one in the chat if you understand what I'm saying about China Brim having a Howard Stern appeal. Put a one in the chat if you understand that. Put a two if you don't. Put a two if you don't understand that. Howard Stern was a very famous shock jock. Eminem was probably the first rapper that paralleled the level of Howard Stern. You heard? I'm just being honest. You heard? You already know. Hey, yo, Fat Cap, leave the ER off your ninjas. Leave the ER off your ninjas, Fat Cap. Fat Cap is crazy. No, just saying. I understand. I understand. They're not nothing alike, but they are similar because because really, China Brim says shocking things. He has said shocking things up here about wives, mothers, children, and probably other people, probably you, probably me. But that's the shock jocks appeal. The shock jocks appeal is you don't know what they're gonna say, and what they say will be over the top, crazy, disrespectful. So these are the things that these guys be going for. If you can see it, if you understand that, Hassan Campbell has that too. Hassan Campbell has said a bunch of stuff about people's families and don't get me wrong, I understand YouTube, so I don't really knock him for it, but I don't agree with him. I don't agree with all that stuff that he said. I'm not hitting the like button when I hear him say stuff about people's kids or doing stuff to men or doing certain things in a certain manner. I ain't with that. I ain't jacking that. That's not my content. That's not what I'm looking for on the YouTube. That's I don't jack that. So I'm just saying, understand that Hassan Campbell's like that as well. Hassan's just a shock jock looking for attention from male rappers. Hey, yo, Harlem legend. He said, I don't know Bullet's guy. He never met him. And he says he made my YouTube career. Homie slow. I ain't going front. That's probably Bullet's Gotti with a troll account in this account right here saying that so you can respond, Harlem. Like, come on, Harlem. You a vet. That's probably him right there. I definitely got him blocked up here. He's definitely blocked, so he can't talk in his chat. You're, he's booked. Gotti is booked in his chat. You're, Gotti is booked in his chat. He can't say no words up here in his real account. You a vet, Harlem. That is Bullets Gotti, definitely. That is book. I booked him years ago. I picked him off years ago. He is in the Hood Love graveyard. He's resting in peace in the Hood Love graveyard. R.I.P. Bullets Gotti. You dead on this channel. A quick moment of silence for Gotti. Oh man, Sonny's the whole. Y'all, I'm up here. Yo, Smitty, what up? Yo, I'm here, bro. You wanna come? I'm sending you an invite right now. Gotti dead on this channel, yeah. Gotti said he popping on them if they mention his name on a podcast. Yo, listen. I don't know if y'all know this. Put it in the comment section. Hey, yo, listen. I don't know if y'all know this about Bullets Gotti, but Bullets Gotti is super buns. You heard? Bullets Gotti is not hurting nobody. Bullets Gotti is a very good kid that lives in his grandmother's basement. Small shirts, wrinkled, wrinkled right white tee collars. Bullets Gotti is the 40-year-old virgin. You're living in his grandmother's basement. Yo, New York is wild. New York is wild. You got a dude, you got a 40-year-old virgin living in his grandmother's basement in Brooklyn, coming on the internet talking wild gangster shit to all kind of gangsters, the people that did all kind of craziness all across the streets of New York and all across America. Some of us been across America. Gotti will come up here and talk smack about the illest dude from New York, bro. I give him that, you heard? He's a 40-year-old virgin living in his grandmom's basement. Every now and then his grandmom's makes cameos on his blogs. You heard? Gotti, what you doing down there? What you talking to those people? You talking that stuff to those people? Your grandma, no, grandma. No. No, I didn't say that, grandma. I didn't curse, grandma. Yo, he got to answer up. Grandma don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Homie is a 40-year-old virgin. He in his second childhood, you heard? He in his second childhood. Hey, yo, look, dudes try to drop the low on Eddie, on Gotti. Dudes seen Gotti talking about me. Dudes like, yo, I know where Gotti at right now. I'm like, leave these buses alone on YouTube. I'm not bothered. None of these lames, bro. He can say whatever about me. That man do not know me. Like Harlem Legend said, that man do not know me from anywhere. He just trying to get his clicks and views, and and you know his grandmoms give him $15 for the whole week. You know what I'm saying? You do your chores, make your bed, you take out the garbage. Grandma give you $15. You already know, Big Queens. Fat Kev, you already know that. Your grandma, anybody that's still getting an allowance from their grandmother, I don't pay them no attention, bro. I'm just talking smack right now. I'm just talking smack, you heard? Listen, anybody that's still getting money from their grandmother, yeah, gotta be bullying his grandma. Nah, you right about that? Yeah, y'all. But let's be honest, a lot of these cats living with their parents, friends, family, or with a chick who's taking care of them. Real rap. That's true. They took guy to SSI and said give him extra. He still gets an allowance. How you on YouTube getting an allowance? I'm about to go over there to Gotti's show and hit the like button, watch a few shows, give him some likes. I'm not subscribed. I'm gonna subscribe because I'm tired of him getting money from his grandmoms. She retired. She got to pay him to take the garbage out, to make his bed up, and to brush his teeth. What are we doing out here? What are we doing on YouTube, New York? What are we doing up here? What are we doing up here, New York? They give him allowance out of his check. They give him allowance out of his YouTube check. Oh, where he back in? He out of my algorithm, Harlem. He not in my algorithm at all. You heard? He not in my algorithm at all. You I don't see no Bullets Gotti videos at all, ever, you heard? Ever. He probably gonna throw 80 glizzies at me tonight, though. So I'll probably be back in his algorithm. My name, he gonna say my name. You know how I go, you heard? Oh, on Instagram. Yo, check it out. Yo, look. So look, I got some other content. I got a bunch of stuff for y'all tonight, man. Hold on, look at this. Check this out. Hold on. Check this out. Where is that? Hold on. I got it queued up in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Yo, check out Uncle Murder and Hassan Campbell, y'all. Check out Uncle Murder and Hassan Campbell, y'all. Harlem Legend TV, man. Make sure y'all go tap on my son Harlem Legend TV, you heard? Check it out. This on Instagram. This Harlem Legend TV on Instagram. What the value, man? Hold on. Hold up. I can't hear nothing. What the value, man? I can't hear nothing. Hold on. What the value, man? What the value, man? Hold on. Oh, volume over here. I'm bugging. Why is this video not playing? I don't understand. I don't hear it. I don't hear the sound. What up, video? Here we go. Why I don't hear the sound? I don't understand. The volume's up. Yeah. Oh, here we go. All this Uncle Murray getting shot in. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I never got shot in the. Here we go. Hold on. I'm about to play it back right now. Check it out. No. I know a couple of his stories was fabricated when it came to me and explained to him the truth about it. All this Uncle Murray getting shot by. So Uncle Murray is checking Hassan Campbell about fabricated stories that he told on him throughout the years. He's finally getting to meet Hassan Campbell. So, you know, Uncle Murder checking him about all the lies he told about his life. Right? Check it out, y'all. Look. Somebody's the volume button. Yeah, Harlem niggas. He was fucking wrong. All this Uncle Murray getting shot in the head shit, I never got shot in the fucking head, okay? I was acting like I got shot in the head to try to sell the music back there, but things didn't work out how I wanted it to work out. But I had to let this motherfucker right here know that because he be talking too much shit sometimes. But it's all good. Wipe your feet off before you come in my motherfucking house. That's fire! No. I know a couple of his stories was fabricated when it came to me and explained to him the truth about it. All this Uncle Murray getting shot by Coney Island niggas. He was fucking wrong. All this Uncle Murray getting shot in the head shit, I never got shot in the fucking head, okay? I was acting like I got shot in the head to try to sell the music back there. But things didn't work out how I wanted it to work out. But I had to let this motherfucker right here know that because he be talking too much shit sometimes. But it's all good. Wipe your feet off before you come in my motherfucking house. yo, yo, look. So he checks him. Now look, check it out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got more respect. I got more respect for Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo, and 50 Cent. Because obviously 50 has been playing a role in this. Obviously, because he been shouting them out. He been saying they slogans, put in the comment section. This is all a rollout for this. Yo, Spection, salute. Yo, salute to everybody pulling up in the building, man. Hit the like button on the way in, man. Yo, we live, man. We lit, man. We up here tonight. Check it out. I got some good info for y'all. Check it out. I got more respect for Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo because I think this is their brainchild. I think this is a way. I think this is a way for them to get money. I think this is a way they are getting a cut some way. They working with Vlad TV and bringing people up there. And from what I see, they getting money. That's why Uncle Murder said at the end of that, he said, "Wipe your feet off when you come in my house. I brought you here. Y'all here because of us." What I'm getting is Harlem Legends in the building. He could let us know if I'm wrong or right. I think Tony Yayo. I think this is a G unit and Vlad thing pushing Harlem Legend, Chyna Brim, and Hassan Campbell. You understand? If y'all not seeing that, I think this is a way for them to get a check. I think they making money. Vlad, this is his whole platform, so he getting his cut. But they giving them just like when you had labels and you had sub labels. I'm signed to somebody, but I'm signing artists. Let us get our crew in here. Let us get us some guys in here that's gonna move the needle, and let us get some money. We coming up here doing interviews with you. We telling your stories. We getting money with you. Let us bring some guys in that we see that's trending on our side that we know is going up, and let us get some money off these cats, and we all eat. You see what I'm saying? Yo, G Dub quit, you crazy. Gotti and his grandma's podcast would be wild, you heard? Right, Jai CV. Yeah, Jai CV said it. That's Hassan's slogan he used. He went at Hassan, but also let him know he messed with him at the same time. That's a fact. I'm telling you. I mean, Harlem Legends is in. He coming. He popping in and out. China's in here. I seen China pop in and out. Oh no, you got it. Kid. But that's what I see. When I see that, he like Uncle Murder. He like, yeah, I gotta check this. And it's different way. I'm glad he showed that because it's different ways of checking stuff. You ain't gotta crash out, mess your life up, or bad investment. Somebody said, nah, they gonna get money. They gonna get money. They got their own. They got their own following already. 70,000, 50,000, 500,000. They gonna get money. People gonna tap in and hear what they gotta say. They gonna get money. They gonna get money. It's just the amount. It's gonna be up, up. Yeah, 050 definitely came a long way. He said 50 too small for that buffoonery. Yo, people 212, what up? Happy holidays. You already know, man. Right, right, Harlem. Right. Y'all already getting money and y'all gonna get more money. Let me tell you something. People that don't do business, that don't understand the operation, especially of this business, then they don't understand Harlem, you heard? I see it clearly. I know clearly it's more than enough money for everybody to eat. If they open up their platform, they open their subscribers up to you. If they open their subscribers up to you, that's just gonna get you more money. A video that was doing 20,000 or 12 or 20,000, it might do 50 now. It might do 100 now. It might do 200 moving forward. The money you was making off them 20 and 30,000 videos, that was good bread. Now you making 50,000, 100,000 off a video. You making double that. Yo, the Brooklyn way is in the building, man. Yo, Gad Turner, what up? Yo, salute, bro. I see you working out here, man. Yo, they working. Yo, the section of hood is working, man. We working out here, man. I like to see dudes winning, bro. I don't care. Let me tell you something. You know I'm a bug out. But I'm a bug out that came a long way. I came a long way from where I used to be, who I used to be, what I used to do. We winning, bro. We eating out here. You know what I'm saying? We eating out here, bro. We chilling. We winning. We winning, bro. I like to see dudes going up, man. I like to see dudes eating. I like to see. I want to see dudes eating. I want to see dudes prospering, bro. That's what I want to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a bug out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not as. I'm very. Tell you something. I came a long way. You heard G Up Quinn? I came a long way. I'm proud. I'm very, very proud of myself. A couple weeks, I'll be home 5 long years. In a couple of weeks. You already know, man. Man, listen, we about getting some bread, you heard? Right, Giants TV, that's a fact. But dude's been grinding on this section for a minute, so it's only right that dude step up and turn up. It's only right. Dude just eating, dude just getting to it. That's what it's about, bro. I ain't gonna lie though. Don't get it twisted though. I understand Joffy and Zip perspective, but I respect Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder for stepping out there and getting to their bread. You gotta win. This shit is about winning, bro. This shit is about winning. This shit ain't about losing. You think I'm out here playing to lose, bro? You think I'm playing a losers game? I'm playing to win. I'm playing to win out here. I'm winning. We gotta win, bro. We ain't out here doing this shit for nothing. We out here grinding. We out here trying to get money. We working. We podcasting. We got other businesses. We doing garments. We got shirts. We got hats. We got all kind of shit. We got merch. You know what I'm saying? We ain't selling the stuff we used to sell back in the days. Just being honest. Because when little Mikey was out there in Queens, I had different products. I'm just being honest. Big chains on, rings and things, and I had different products. But we doing it the right way, you heard? But we doing it the right way now. When we pop out, when we pop out in our vehicles, all our shit is legit. We get legitimate money, you know what I'm saying? So I respect everybody, coming from the pen, switching their life up, changing their life up. Salute to all the podcasters, bro. Everybody that came home, everybody that's doing them, everybody that changed their life around, coming up here talking they shit, whatever, doing it the right way, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta worry about police. On God, I don't gotta worry about them. They probably worried about me. Because my name is Mikey B. So they probably worried about me. And don't get me wrong, I'm just being honest. I was a dangerous dude. So, they gotta keep an eye out. I was a straight bug out. I was a dangerous dude, a dangerous kid running around tearing up Queens in other parts of New York, in other states. Just being honest. Flip that all around though. Just turned 50, switched it up. Everything's legit. Everything is good. Everything is moving. Watch this shit I'm about to do. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all didn't see nothing. I'm just starting. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna post up my 5-year plan from prison. I'm gonna post up my 5-year plan from prison. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Almost every single thing on that 5-year plan from prison, I almost completed every goal that I had in prison that I seen myself in, that I seen myself doing out here in the streets 5 years ago. When I was in prison, when I wrote, and I really wrote those goals 10 years ago. So the shit I wrote 10 years ago, I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying, Jai TV? All that shit I wrote, you gotta write your. Let me tell you something. If you don't believe the power of writing down your goals, write down your goals. You heard? Make sure y'all writing down your goals. You heard? Make sure y'all writing down your goals. It's very important because you actually materialize your goals once you write it down. You materialize your goals once you write them down. You take them out of the mental world and bring them into the physical world once you write it down. That's the first actual physical step you take to completing your goal is writing it down. So even if you don't use an actual pen and paper and write it on a pad like this, even if you don't, even if you don't use a pen and paper and write it on something like this, write it in your notes. I use my notes all the time. I was actually writing some shit. I'll be writing poetry. I'll be writing songs. I'll be using my notes on my iPhone. The notes. I use that shit all the time. You heard? Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. I'm just making sure this is good. I was writing this morning. Look, 5 5:52 a.m. I was up writing. Look, December December 29th, 5:52 a.m. I wrote that this morning. Y'all, y'all be writing books in my notes. Y'all write books in my notes. Yo, that note, it could take you could talk it in. Make sure y'all mess with them notes, man. Write your stuff down. That's very important to write everything down, to write your goals down, you heard? I'm trying to give them to y'all. I'm trying to give you the jewels. Look what I was doing at 4:57 this morning. Yo, y'all, I'll be up. Y'all think I'll be asleep? I'll be up. I'll be working. Check it out. Look, 4:57 this morning. Look what I was doing. 4:57. I got a cargo van, right? Look, this is what I was doing at 4:57. Look, my cargo van. These are all the things I need to fix on my cargo van. I got a cargo van. I write all my stuff down. I got good tires. I just need some new tires. I need a couple of fixes. You know what I'm saying? I might get some new seats. I paid like what I'm paying like 30,000 for this van. I paid like 30,000 for this van. I made like 15,000 this year already. And I made the 15,000 in like 4 months. I ain't been driving my van for like 4 months. I ain't driving my van. I might have been in it. I don't be driving that shit like that. I don't even gotta use that shit no more. I made 15 grand off that shit in 4 months. I made 15 grand off my van in 4 months with my cargo van. Straight up, you heard? Yo, Bucks, what up? I see you doing you. I was over there, you heard? Yeah, I'll be out working, you heard? Yo, Giants, I'll be out working, bro. Thank you, baby. See, this is wife life. You know what I'm saying? You be working. This is wife life. Look, the little things, you heard? Some good grapes. Yo, it's crazy in upstate. I ain't gonna lie. It been snowing every day in upstate. Yo, look at me. This when I bought my van, yo. December 10th, 2024. I had it for a year. That's when I bought my cargo van. That's when I bought my cargo van, you heard? Where I bought it at? Bought it they go at Ford dealership. December 10th, 2024. At that Ford dealership. You know what I'm saying? I made half the money that shit cost already. I made 15,000 on that shit already, huh? Nah, Nikki, those them vans is nice. I don't know. I might switch my van up. I'm thinking about selling it. I don't know. I had it for a year now. I might sell it. I don't know. In the next year, I might sell it. I don't know. I might sell it. I don't know. I might sell that shit, you heard? I might sell that shit. I'm thinking about I might make my van into a lounge. That's what I'm thinking about doing, you heard? I'm thinking about making that van into a lounge, you heard? That's gonna probably cost me another 10,000. Like between eight and probably like seven, eight, 10,000. Gotta put stuff inside of there. Change up the seats. You know what I'm saying? Put seats in the back. It's empty in the back. You know what I mean? Yeah, them custom joints is fire though. I can't front. Hold on. Let me. I got something else to show y'all. What I got up here? I got some other stuff in here. Quade. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, they tripping. Yo, check this out. Yo, look at your man Mano drunk as hell. Look at your man Mano drunk as hell.
How about you, brother? Um, One of my greatest achievements is doing a podcast with you guys. Wow. Dope. Fire. I think That's dope. That's a great achievement. It gave me a different platform to engage in. Even with all the beef? Beef? We got beef. We've been having a lot of drama lately. You've been having a lot of Your beef ain't mine?
Hey,
That's crazy.
hey,
I quit the show, man.
hey,
What the fuck? I'm gonna take my jacket off now because
hey.
this shit is getting nasty. What the fuck? That shit is rose, yo, bro. What's this? Is crazy, man. No, it is not, man. Man, no, it is not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about when I speak. I don't play pause, so it's like I don't get it. You understand? We talking about beef, right? So you saying like all this drama, all these issues we've been having, niggas been throwing shots. Is it all me? It's all for me. Is it all for me? Is all I'm saying.
He drunk.
Is it all?
Look at
Is that a
this.
pause too? What the fuck? Nah,
Yo,
you said was
yo, he drunk as
we
hell.
can't even sing the Mobb Deep song. That was out of this world. Was Bob. Eye for eye. We in this together, son. Your beef is mine. What? We can't sing that. I never we can't hear that song. Yes, it's a classic song. We can't sing that song no more. Record up. Why would you do this? What? That's a classic. Clap. That's a classic. Mobb Deep, but that's crazy. You just tainted it. So you don't. Man. That's how. Classic, bro. I said it. Why would you say that in that? Like, why would you put that with that? That's time goes by. No, eye for eye. We can't sing that. Don't do that, bro. You don't. That's off limits. Like that, bro. The way you set that up, and now you want to rap that classic. You want to rap that classic record. You know, can we still crazy, sing that song? Man. I'm still gonna sing it. That's crazy. Oh, the homies don't pull you up when you're not on point. Are they haters?
Hey, yo,
Maybe they don't understand.
yo, Mano told Fab. He said, I started a lot of the beef. He said, what you talking about? Your beef is mine. What? Pause. Yo, they wildin'. Mano was up there drunk as hell on Christmas. Yo, they was up there wildin'. You heard? They was up there tripping. Yo, when them bottles start being passed around on these shows, bro, drink champs. That's how drink champs is like that too. Once them bottles start getting passed around, bro, them shows start getting mixy, you heard? Them shows start getting different. Yo, the name of this show is Squatters in Action. Squatters in Action is crazy, you heard? Yo, Squatters in Action is wild, yo. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, they got the internet turned up though. Yo, Zip was going in. Hold on, let me find Zip real quick. Hold on, where's Zip at? Zip was going in. Zip was going in. I ain't going front.
Section, how old you think he is? Facts, you shouldn't be in no pictures with no nigga that did that. You can't hate on nobody. You cannot hate on no nigga. 10 niggas. Don't forget to like shit. Yeah, because see, I'm trying to figure this out, right? I'm trying to figure out how does a gangster sit in the back of a car while his so-called abuser is the getaway driver for a homicide?
No, no. Zip is tripping.
Hassan is one of the biggest hypocrites I ever seen. I ain't even got to read all of it. You know where they're going with that.
Oh, he reading all the comments right here. Zip reading the comments.
Hassan the hypocrite. In my Chris Tucker voice, Vlad, don't ever do this shit again. It's like three whack 100s talking to themselves. This is the comment section. This guy. Chyna up here looking like a split image of Alpo. Hans is on the podcast for people to laugh at him. Unlettered. Hassan, unlettered. I mean, niggas talking about I'm hating. I don't know how niggas say I'm hating. All I said was, if the nigga say, yo, you trying to bring up old shit, I wouldn't have brought up no shit if that nigga dead eye ain't called my motherfucking phone. So now, dead eye. What I want to say to you is this, brother. This shit is your fault. It's your fault I'm cooking these niggas like this.
Salute,
It's your fault I'm cooking these
salute to
niggas like
Deadeye.
this, son.
Salute to Deadeye, man. Far Rock, man. Far Rock, America.
It's too easy.
Yeah, I think it's just ongoing beef. I don't think Zip is hating. It's just another narrative and what they've been going on and going through since for the last few years. Zip been beefing with Hassan Campbell in China for like 2 years now. It's been like 2 years they've been beefing now. Probably more, three. Was it 2 years or 3 years? Put a two of his 2 years, put a three of his 3 years. How long has Zip been beefing with China and Hassan Campbell? Or whoever's longer. I think Hassan Campbell is longer than China. How long he been beefing with them now? For 2 years or 3 years? I ain't trying to be arguing on the internet for nobody with no 3 years, bro. That shit's over. 3 years is crazy, Jeremy Leonardo. I ain't gonna lie. A 3 year argument? Arguing for 3 years is insane, you heard? I'm I'm a bug out. I'm not that bug out. I might argue with you for a year. A whole year, I might be taking you up top, throwing glizzies, whatever. 3 years? 3 years is amazing. Yo, Terry Brown is crazy. Yo, he just texted me. That's not his name, Smitty Low, neither. Y'all crazy. Y'all tripping in the chat. 3 years though? A 3 year argument, bro? A 3 year argument, bro, is insane, bro. Come on, like, come on. Yo, look, put a one in the chat if you had an argument for 3 years. Put a one in the chat if you had an argument for 3 years. Put a two if you didn't. If you argue with somebody for 3 whole years, yeah, whatever. When I see you, you getting it. Eat it. You know what you can do. Eat it. What's your mother? 3 years? That was like 3 seconds right there. 3 years is amazing. I'm just being honest, bro. I don't got that type of. My attention span is way shorter. My attention span, my attention. Yo, Nick Williams is wilding. Yeah, he tripping in the chat. Yo, they be just taking mad shots. They be just shooting at anything in the chat. You heard? The chatter just snipe somebody ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Somebody just coming in this chat and just pop somebody that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. The chat is wild, disrespectful. Y'all is disrespectful in the chat. Come in there and just buck somebody that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Nah, 3 years is a long argument though. 3 years? I ain't arguing all that time. That's too much. 3 years? I done seen shit going on up here for 2 years. Yo, Jeffy James, what's up? A year, 2 years is a lot. Yo, the West Coast is tripping. The West Coast right now? Hey, yo, look, I ain't even on that content. I'll probably come to that content tomorrow. But the West Coast is wild. We might gotta go to we gotta head out west. We might gotta head out west tomorrow, you heard? I'm gonna head out west tomorrow, you heard? They put Smitty Loke in the car. Y'all tripping in this comment section, bro. Right. Yeah, nah, he be doing they going back and forth though, you know what I'm saying? They going back and forth. They got their little back and forth going. What they said? Bang out. Pause. Bang out. What y'all saying? Yo, y'all doing a lot of shooting in the comment section. Now y'all saying Harlem Legend ain't never get no millions? How you know that man ain't get no millions? Millions is not a lot of money, bro. $1 million is not a lot of money. Millions, that might be a lot of money though. Millions? 1 million is not a lot. 1 million is not a lot. Terry Brown said E oil tripping. Nah, he might have got that. Yo, y'all tripping. Yo, the chat is insane. Y'all is wilding out. Y'all is wilding out in the chat. And Fat Kev is the ringleader. Fat Kev, you the ringleader of all this shit. Fat Kev is a ringleader. Now, millions is a lot of money. I mean, but $1 million is not that much though. Y'all, it sounds like a lot. When you running through 20 and 30,000 and you popping bottles and you doing that stuff every week and you running through a lot of money, you buying jewelry, you buying cars, you buying shit, you buying shit for your moms, for your family, you buying your brother kicks, you buying everybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of times when we be hustlers, when we be coming out the house when we young, we be coming from situations where, we ain't living in the best situations. Your family might not be all the way broke, but y'all doing bad. Y'all not popped, but you don't got everything you want. Matter of fact, your needs is probably met. Your needs is probably met, but you don't look like nothing in school. Your school get up, your school gear is not right and exact. You heard? Your school gear might be hand me down. Your school gear ain't right and exact. So our generation, we hit the block. I'm just being honest. We try to hustle, rake leaves, pack bags, get a job, do whatever we can. When that shit don't work, then we hit the block. Then we hit the block. Just being honest. You know what I'm saying? We hit the block. Pick your poison. Yeah. We hit the block. And when you hit that block in the late 80s, early 90s, if you hit that block in the 90s, when you hit that block in the 90s, that money, that money coming like water. And you spending it just as fast as you getting it. You spending it just as fast as you getting it. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? You might hustle. You might hustle for 30 days straight with the same shit. The same shit I got the same get up on every day. Hustling for 30 days straight, wherever I might be at. Whatever city, whatever town, whatever state, wherever I'm at. I might be hurt. I might hustle for 30 days straight, don't change. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going back to my house. I'm just in grind mode the whole time. 30 days of straight getting money in the 90s. 30 days of straight getting money in the 90s. You gonna have some bread, you heard? Jeffy James said Mikey be out from Harlem, and I never heard of a nigga named Harlem Legend getting money. His name was E Oil, bro. Don't get it twisted. Oh man, Brooklyn vibes and Hassan was the real P Diddy. They tripping in the wild. They wilding in chat. Hey yo, Dream Chaser. Yo, Dream Chaser, you right about that. He said people talking about all in this shit saying M isn't bread, but no one dude can join this live right now and show an M ticket. See, that's the whole thing about money. When you spending it, you might not. Nah, E Oil is crazy. That's his name. That's his handle. His name is E Oil. That's what I'm saying, Brooklyn Crook. 5K, 10K a pop, right? E baby oil, you island. People don't understand that. People don't understand that you got it in assets. You might got it in property. And I'm telling you, the money we spend when we young dumb kids with money in our hands, that shit goes so fast. That money goes so fast, man. Chains, rings, clothes, them shopping sprees, bro. Them shopping sprees. I don't care what you buying. It don't gotta be Balenciaga. It could be Polo. Once you start spending enough money and you getting sweaters and the good stuff, once you start buying the good stuff, that money go fast. Your leathers, Avorexes, Pelés, jackets and shit like that. That money, yo, listen, that money go fast, bro. That money go fast. If you spending 1,500 for an item, $1,000 for an item, every 10 items is $10,000. Every 100 items is $100,000. Right. 50K for a lawyer, right. Right, just saying. You gotta remember, if you got multiple vehicles, if you got multiple vehicles, 40th Street Park, you're right. But my dumb 17, 16-year-old ass ain't know about investing in those gold bonds instead of gold chains. That's the problem. Knowledge. Knowledge is power. You don't know. You don't know. So you just spending money, you buying shit for girls, watches, jewelry, clothes. That shit add up. I don't know what that shit add up. That shit add up. That shit add up. If you spending 10,000, 15,000, if you spending money like that, 5,000, 10, 15, if you spending money like that, once you start spending them 10, 15,000s, that money is gonna go fast. That money is gonna go so fast you ain't gonna know it's gone. You ain't gonna know you had it. That shit gone. Right, just saying. Fast money, and let me tell you something. Just saying, just said it. Fast money, man, that shit goes so fast. Anything you didn't work for, you didn't earn yourself, is always gonna go faster than the things that you actually invest your time in, things you work hard for. It's not the same money. It's not the same money. I done got all kind of money in the streets. I'm just being honest. I did time for it too. I done got all kind of money in the streets. That money come fast. That shit gets spent the next day. We going to get another bag the next night. Just being honest. That's how we was working. We ain't sitting on that money. And all everybody around us is eating. The young bucks. You know what I'm saying? We got the young bulls. We hitting them heavy. Yo, here, hold this, man. Yo, give me this. Something like whatever it is. It's not, the numbers ain't gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? If I just bust a move and got this shit, I ain't gonna give it to a youngin for no heavy price for like the real numbers. I'm gonna give him for a light number. I'm gonna be like, yo, just give me something light, man. Just throw me something, man. Get rid of that shit and hit me. That's how that shit be. That's how I used to be with my guys on my block. I'm just being honest. I had all kind of come ups when I was a kid, when I was young out there in the streets. I had all kind of come ups. Them young dudes around me, I used to be hitting them. That's what they always rocking with me. I used to be hitting them. Yo, here, hold this. Give me that. That's all you want? Yeah, just give me that, bro. What I gave you? I'm like, what I gave you? How much I gave you? Hold on. Just being honest, bro. That shit don't mean nothing. That money don't. That shit go fast, bro. That money don't mean shit. Me working? Yo, listen. The first paycheck I ever got in my life, I was 45 years old. The first actual paycheck I ever got, 45. I know Social Security, when they seen me get that check, they was like, happy you just started working. I had off the books jobs when I was young. I had off the books jobs, construction, doing different things when I was young. I had other jobs. But I never got a legitimate check till I was 45. Besides my companies and my books, because I had my own companies before that, before I was 45. In my 20s, I started my companies. But the first actual check I ever got from anybody else, 45 years old, the first check I ever got. That shit is wild. That money is that money not the same. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't change it for nothing. The money I make now, the legitimate money that I make now, is way better than any money I ever made when I was in the streets. Cause I don't gotta look over my shoulder for that money. You heard? I don't gotta look. I don't gotta worry about nothing. I don't gotta worry about no cops. I don't gotta worry about no robbers. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to rob no working stiff, hard working man. What I got about $40 of my $40, 40 cash. You want this 40 cash right here? You knock somebody down for 40 cash? That's what you doing out here? My shit is on the cards. My money. I don't keep no cash like that, like I'm in the street, like I'm a hustler. I don't walk around like that. I don't got no bricks. I ain't like Jim Jones on podcast with money falling out my pocket. I don't walk around like that. I'm being honest, you heard? If I gotta pay anything big, I'm probably doing it with my phone. If I gotta pay anything big, that shit coming off a card. That shit coming off my phone. I ain't paying no large amount of cash out my pocket, yo. I don't be on that silly shit. I don't be on that. For what? What I need that cash for? Every place take PayPal. Everywhere take PayPal, bro. Everywhere take PayPal, bro. I don't need no cash, bro. Really, you got places that don't take cash no more and they take cards. They taking cash. They taking cards everywhere. PayPal. They taking them apps. They taking that shit everywhere. They got some stores now that don't got no cash. You go in the stores, yo, listen, you ain't got no card, go that way. Come back when you got a card. Straight up. But this money, let me tell you something, man. That shoebox under the bed money, that shit can't never meet. That shit can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. More money is more money. So it is what it is. But when you earn that money and you got it in a check, you can't even spend that shit. You can't even spend it. If I had $2 million of dirty money right now, you can't even spend that shit. You can't spend that. If I had $2 million of dirty money right now, I would not be able to go buy me $1 million house right now. If I had $2 million cash of dirty money right now, I would not be able to buy $1 million house right now. Put a one in the chat if I'm telling the truth. Put a two if I'm lying. If I'm telling the truth, put a one. If I'm lying, put a two. Put a two if I'm lying. If I had $1 million right now, if I had $2 million, I couldn't even buy $1 million house right now. If I had $2 million in cash, I wouldn't be able to buy $1 million house right now. Put a two if I'm lying. And if somebody can explain it, put it in the chat. Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. If somebody knows why, there we go right there. New York Nikki baby. Credit is king. You not buying nothing if you don't got a pay stub. You not getting loans if you don't got pay stubs or if you can't show where your finances, where your money come from. They want to know that. They want to know where that money came from. I had I had money that I was making off my van, off my business. But y'all know in a business, the way I had my business, just being honest, the way I had my business set up, I wasn't getting paid a check. So I wasn't getting pay stub for my own businesses. Even though I was making money with my van, I was making all kind of money. I got companies, I got book companies, I got companies. I'm not getting a paycheck for my companies. I'm a shareholder. A shareholder is different, or a company owner. If you're getting paid to manage that, you gotta set up the pay. You gotta set up your pay for your companies where you getting a pay stub. If you got your own companies, you have to set up where you are getting a check from your own company from doing a certain service or task. Whatever you're doing, whatever service you're providing, make sure you're paying yourself a paycheck from your own company. That's the only way to get around all that shit. So I went to get some things. I went to take out some loans, and they told me this. I'm showing them the money. I'm showing them where I got the money from. I'm like, I'll give you access to my account because when you taking out certain loans and you going to get certain things, like if you take out a loan to get a house or a car or whatever, you can give them access. You can give creditors access to your account so they can look at your account to see where your money, where your finances are coming from. I gave them access to that shit. They didn't want to see none of that. If you ain't got no pay stubs, you can show us. If you don't got no pay stubs, you're not getting this shit. It's not happening. I had the money. I had everything. I didn't get it because I couldn't show pay stubs on how I made the money. Even though the money is made legitimately, you don't have pay stubs. If you don't have a pay stub to show where your money came from, a lot of these financial institutions will not give you a loan, will not give you that car loan, will not give you that house loan, will not give you that personal loan if you can't show how you made your money, how your money is coming in consistently. Because the difference is this: if you got your own company and you making your own money, it could be seasonal. Right, New York Nikki, proof of income is mandatory. Your job could be seasonal. You could have turned up for the summer and your shit is shutting down for the winter. A lot of these jobs are seasonal. You had a lot of, like, just now with Christmas and all these holidays, a lot of these companies hired FedEx, Walmart, Amazon, all these companies hired more people for this season. They hired a lot more people for this season. Deliver packages, work in their stores. They're gonna have a heavy load for the holiday time. The holidays coming up between Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, and all the holidays you got in there. You got Rasta holidays in there. You got Jewish holidays in there. You got a lot of different holidays during this time. It's not just Christian holidays. You got Muslim holidays. You got all kind of different holidays throughout the year. Your shit could be seasonal. So you making this money now, September, October, or November, this shit is shut down. You done. You dead. How you gonna give me my money? How you gonna pay back this loan if you don't have a stable job? That's what they looking at. They looking at stability for you to be able to pay back the loan. How you gonna pay back a loan? You got this job, you doing whatever, courier business, whatever you doing. You've been doing this shit for a year, 6 months. You ain't been doing this for 5 years and none of that. It shows a steady income. It shows stability, right, New York, Nikki? It shows stability. It shows that you stay. They want to see stability. They want to see that you have a stable income and that you can pay back the loans that you're taking out. All this money that they giving you, they want to know that you're stable, that you're a stable person, that you can hold a job, and that you're gonna be consistent with these payments. Because you might owe payments for the next 72 months, or if it's a house, you might owe us for the next 15 years. You got to be a stable person. You got to be a stable person with steady income, like New York Nikki Baby said. You got to be a stable person with steady income. They want to see that. That's why it's important if you own a home or if you rent. They want to know that too. They always ask that. Do you rent your home or do you own it? They don't look at renters the same way they do as homeowners. If you own a home, they're gonna give you more stuff than a person that don't own a home. Because obviously you're a stable person. A bank gave you 100,000, 200,000, or $1 million for a home. 700,000, you don't know. The bank could have gave you whatever. Right, New York Nikki baby. Rent is a debt, a home is an asset. Right. When you pay back rent, you paying rent to somebody else. When you paying your mortgage, you paying your mortgage back to yourself. That's your equity, right? Right, New York Nikki. That's your equity. When you pay your mortgage, you are paying yourself. When you pay a rent, you paying somebody else. A home is not a debt. Technically, you are in debt because somebody gave you credit to get the loan. So technically, you are in debt, but everything you pay is your money. That's your equity. So you are in debt because you took out a loan. Just saying, I agree. It's you paying your money. You're paying them your money. That is your money. So you are in debt because you can't have debt without credit. There is no debt without credit. You could never be in debt until you start taking credit out. That's the only time you could become in debt is when you start dealing with credit. Right. But I agree, it is a debt. It is a debt. But you're paying yourself. That money is yours. All the money you pay into that house is your money. That is your equity in that house. If you bought a home and you recently bought the home, just say the home cost 500,000. You put down 50,000. You've been paying 2,500 a month for a whole year. Some of that money you paying is actually interest. You're not even paying on the actual mortgage yet. You paying off interest, right? So you pay off the first year. You put 50 down and you paid up the first year 2,500 a month for 12 months. It's 30,000. Easy math. So you 80,000 in on your house, depending on the insurance, depending on excuse me, depending on the amount of your loan, depending on how much how interest you're paying on your loan, because you're paying interest when you first pay those first payments. That's mostly interest. That's interest. But right, insurance and taxes included. Right, right. You're paying like yeah. Just say you're paying the bank, but you're gaining equity. A gain of equity is I'm paying myself. If I'm paying a bank, I'm paying myself. I'm paying back. All I'm doing is paying back my equity. You heard? You're wasting talent. Salute. What up? Add to the principal and dead the loan earlier. See, that's what you see. A lot of people do that. Got the money, they do that. Just say your mortgage is 2,000. You got extra money. You pay 3,000 instead of paying two. The bank is telling you, yo, listen, we want 2,000 every month, but you got some extra money. You pay 3,000. Now you paying directly to the loan, not just interest. You're not. You no longer paying just interest. You paying directly on the loan. That's why it's good that whenever you can to double up on your loans and to get them shits out and to take out loans. If you got a bank or financial institution, right, right, right. You see Shayna in the chat, right? New York, Nikki. So about 7 years ago on our home, our home was owned fully outright. We took out a home equity loan and got 90% of what the home was worth at the time. We got 90% of what the home was worth at the time in our pocket. We used it, we upgraded the house. We upgraded the house with a lot of different things. But we were able to take your equity out. Yo, Brooklyn Crook, appreciate you. Right. This is America. Debt is a part of the program. Learn how to leverage it and use it to profit. 2026 winning. That's right. We winning in 2026. That's it right there. Leverage that shit, bro. Real estate? Listen, if my little idiot ass, when I was a kid running around with all that money I was making, if I would have invested in real estate, one just one piece of property at that time when I was a kid, one piece of property, I'll be a fucking millionaire right now. Excuse me. But I would be a millionaire right now. Just off that alone. Just off that one property. Especially if it was in Queens. Especially in New York City. You know how much all that shit costs in New York City. Right, right. It's that. But you gotta like, and our crook said something very important. We have to learn the system. Um, I learned the system while I was still in prison. I studied accounting. I took accounting. I took business management first, earlier, like around 2010, 2008, 2007. I took business management as a correspondence course. And then I took accounting like later on, like around 2016, 2017. I took accounting right before I came home, like 3 years, maybe 4 or 5 years before I came home, 4 years before I came home, I took accounting. I took graphic designing too, because I'm nice with graphic design as well. But that's another story. But my thing was I had to learn as much as possible about computers and finance. Computers and finance. That's all I studied in prison. If I had an opportunity, I studied some financial institutions, you know, with accounting, computers, and finances. That's that. When I came out here, I knew I was going to be on a deficit with the tech. So I said, let me, while I'm in this prison, let me get as much information I can on computers. Anytime I can get a computer, work, type, get to these computers to touch these shits to get ready for me to come out there. Um, and that's what I did with my writing. I took writing classes, computer classes. I took all those kind of graphic design. I took all that stuff, you heard? I took all that stuff. And that's why I was able to hit the ground running like I am when I came to the streets. Because I had so many skills. It's so easy for me to make money. Legitimate money. You see what I'm saying? I had so many skills. You know what I mean? Word up.
The woman and the men that fought for our country. That's right. And they came home and died. That's right. And God bless them that are alive or died. The woman and the men that fought for our country.
I'm trying to show y'all something real quick. Hold on. Let me show y'all something real quick. I'm about to get up out of here. This is me at Syracuse University with one of my classes. I used to bring my classes to Syracuse University, you heard? That's me and my youngins. That's me and my youngins at Syracuse University. Yeah, that's me and my youngins, yo. I had a class, yo. I'm about to tell y'all stuff. I'm about to turn up. I'm about to tell y'all what I was really, a lot of the work I was doing out here, a lot of stuff that I was doing. I'm about to show y'all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to show y'all that stuff I was doing out here. A lot of work. Give me my money. You see my boy John? Yo, Trace or not, my boy wanted his money. What he said? Give me my money. Look at John. Y'all seen Casa not? Give me my money. This is where it came from right here. My man John. Look at this. Shoot this John Lil Dre. Remember Casanat? Remember this was remember this came out. This is the kid that made it. He's from Harlem. His name is John John. Remember Casanat was saying, "Give me my money." Everybody was saying, "Give me my money." He the one that made it up right here from Harlem. Give me my money. You see my boy John John? Yo, Casey Knott. My boy wanted his money. What he say? Give me my money. Give me my money. You see my boy John John? Yo, Casey Knott. My boy wanted his money. What he say? Give me my money. Yo, John John is crazy, you heard? I'm gonna start showing some of the work I was doing. This is one of my clients. I got a job at Amazon. I gave all my clients bags, with a bunch of different stuff inside the bags when I was working and stuff, you heard? I used to be at all kind of events. So I'm gonna start with Yo, the crazy. I'm about to tap out. I'm about to tap out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something before I slide. You heard? This is a good show. You heard? This is a good one. This is a good one, man. Yo, congratulations to the brothers again, man. For coming out here, for making it happening, for taking the dirty section to the next level. You heard? Salute to them. You heard? Salute to them. Me and the mall build a work program. We did it. I was driving around all of them in my van, build the work program. I just finished the program, build a work program. Say what up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and the mall build a work program. We did it. We graduated. We graduated. I was taking them to the mall. I was taking a lot of my clients to the mall after they graduated from the programs. I was getting them outfits for interviews. I was getting them clothes and all that stuff for interviews. So they had shirts and pants and belts and all shoes and all that stuff. I was getting their hair done. I was doing all that. I was paying for all of that shit. I was doing all that. I was paying for all of that. I mean, like, this is a good one, man. I'm about to slide. See some of my old heads, my bros, Jamel and Jose in Albany. We was up there. We was up there in Albany speaking for the peoples. Y'all see me talking to the peoples up there in Albany. You heard? It's the bro Ramet. Jamel, good salute to Jamel. Jamel's home. Doing great work out here. We was up there talking for him not too long before that. I did a bunch of speaking engagements. I did a bunch of stuff, man. But yeah, man, this is a good one. This is a good live, man. Salute to them brothers, man. Congratulations to my sister and her husband on her anniversary, her wedding anniversary. Just talk that night. Y'all know what we do. We love it in this family. We loving big. We loving big out here in these streets, you heard? We loving big out here. We loving big out here in these streets. Salute to my sister and my bro. Just talk that night. Y'all know what we do. We love it in this family. We loving big. We loving big out here in these streets, you heard? We loving big out here. We loving big out here in these streets. They got married 2 years ago today. This is their second anniversary. Congratulations to them. Yeah, this is a good one, yeah. Yo, all Henny, you ain't even seen nothing, man. I ain't even posting the real stuff when I was outside, you heard? Look at the stuff I was giving to my clients, bro. I don't wanna be posting this stuff. Look at this stuff I was giving to my clients, bro. Look at the bags. Look at the bags I was giving to my clients, bro. This is what I was doing out here. Like y'all, I was out here really doing the work. Y'all think this is a game? I was really out here doing the work. Look, I was really out here doing the work. You see, they all got my bags. I was giving them all bags. Look at this stuff. Look at all the stuff I got. I got for them. I was making sure these people got, man. Making sure these families was good out here, man. Look, this the company I work for called Peace Inc. When I was doing my case management thing. Look at this. This is what I was doing. This is what I was doing out here. I wasn't posting all of this. I wasn't putting this up. All right, I did a lot of good work out here, you heard? And then on the side, y'all know I was doing my catering on the side. Look at that. I was doing my catering on the side. I was doing my catering on the side. I was doing my catering on the side. Stop it. It's a lot of money out here in these streets, man. Y'all better stop playing. Look, this is another time I had another event. Look, this is another event. This is not the same outfit. This is a different. Hold on, let me see what I'm talking about. In the spot, look, I got some different stuff on this time. I was getting to some bread though. I was getting to some bread though. I ain't gonna lie. Good money. That's my old office right there. I got my old office. This is Chicago. This is when I went to Chicago. Check this out. This is when I was in Chicago right here. I went for my job. Same room where Obama President Obama got his inauguration. I found myself working in these same spaces, you know. Look how far I've come from, where I came from. Don't judge me by the heights that I've reached, but that's how I come from. That's one of my favorite quotes. But this room right here is where President Obama got his inauguration at for president of the United States. And now I found myself working in these same spaces. If I could do it, then I could do it too. You know what I'm saying? Mikey B is in the spaces in Chicago where Obama got inaugurated. This is where Obama did his inauguration at, bro. They got they got bad Mikey in the building, you heard? They got bad Mikey in the building. Look, they got bad Mikey suit. He got the shoes on. They got bad Mikey in the building. Stop it, man. We working out here, man. We getting to this money. We getting to this money, man. I ain't gonna lie. Happy to see Harlem legend, Hassan, Campbell, Chyna, them getting to their money. You know what I'm saying? Throughout all the, the nonsense. I'm in Chicago right here. This is Chicago right here. Look. They got me on the south side of Chicago by the projects. Any place I got a gate around it is a project. That's the project right there. They got us in the hood. They got us in the hood. We vibing in the hood. Chicago in the hood. That's the project right there. What's that? November 15th, 2023 at 11:16 p.m. Chicago. I'm out there in Chicago with the Knicks on. I'm tripping here. Yeah, but this was a good one, man. This is a good live, man. Peace and respect to all of them brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay out here, stay on top of y'all money, you heard? Stay on top of y'all shit. You on content, stay on your content. Get to your money, man. You know what I mean? Forget what everybody else thinking, forget what everybody else saying, man. Get to your bag. You know what I mean? Get to your bag. Stay on point with whatever you doing. Don't let these dudes they trying to sidetrack you out here. Don't let them sidetrack you. Get these dudes, get everybody out your ear. Get everybody out your ear. Go to that silence and go up, you heard? Straight up. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's really that's really what this show is about right here. Because regardless of how anybody felt, regardless of what it took, 050 stuck to their formula and they won. And they winning and they won. They got another win with their formula. Once you get your formula, stay on it because nobody can see your vision. Nobody knows your vision except you. That's why it's yours. That's why it's your vision. You can have the best vision in the world, and the closest person to you will tell you that shit ain't gonna work. Nah, bro. Because they can't see it. That's not their vision. That's not their task. That's not their reason for being here. That's your reason for being here. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Stay on your job, stay on your stuff, and keep these bozos out your ear. The more you can quiet that, the more you can quiet that, the better off you are. They are never right off the hook, girls. When it comes to your vision, nobody is ever right when it comes to your vision. Nobody's ever right. That's your vision. They can't see inside your mind. They can't see inside you. They're never right nobody is ever right when it comes to your vision. Your vision is yours. Your vision is yours. Nobody is ever right when they speak against something that you can see. Nobody is ever right when they speak against something that you can mentally see. That's your vision. That's your purpose. That's your goal. That's your task. That's what you were put here for to do and to make happen. That's your destiny, not theirs. That's why they can't see it. They got a whole nother goal. They got a whole different destiny. They got a whole different plan. They might be telling you some shit that don't even count. They just telling you something so you can hear it. And the same way they telling me some shit so I can hear it, that should go in one ear and go out the other because I'm gonna stay on my job. Whatever goals I got, whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna stay on my shit. Forget what you gotta say. I don't care. I'm a mature grown man. I don't care about other people, pure pressure. I don't care about none of that. I've been through all of that in the basics. You can't get me with pure pressure, threats, danger. You can't get me with none of that. That don't work. What you can do is get out the way and watch me work. Pause. Could have been a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just pause that, you know what I mean? Just in case. You heard? What you can do is get out my way and watch me work. Because I'm going to get money. I don't know what they thought. I don't know what you might have thought. But if you thought I was going to lose, if you bet that I was going to lose, then you already lost. I'm winning. Right. Right, New York Nikki. Forget what you thought. I'm winning. As long as the Most High grants me another breath, another step on this earth, on top of this earth, I'm going to win. That's that. Ain't no, ain't no discussion to that. Ain't no maybe to that. No, I'm gonna win. I'm winning now. Right. God is good. The Most High is good. Amen. As long as the Most High grants me another breath and another step on this earth, I'm gonna win. If you betting against me, you're gonna lose because I'm winning now. You don't see. You don't know. You can't see it. I'm winning. I'm winning. I don't know what you thought. We got our own shit. We got our own vehicles, new residents, new places to stay, new homes, new roofs. I'm winning. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, this is important. We ain't playing against nobody. We playing against ourselves. I ain't going against, I'm not looking for nobody else to lose. Cause I know I can win and everybody else can win too. So I'm not playing against nobody. I'm playing against myself. And I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat myself from my old habits. I'm gonna beat the losses I took in the past. I'm gonna win. I ain't taking them losses no more. I'm winning now. We ain't betting against nobody. I ain't looking for nobody to lose. Cause I can win on this earth with everybody else winning too. I ain't looking for nobody to lose. And that's how you gotta stay grounded in your thoughts. Forget everybody. People gonna say, look, I'm gonna give y'all one more story, then I'm out of here. Cameron. Cameron could have signed Max B. He didn't believe because he didn't see the vision. Cameron got a video up here talking about Max B and why he ain't signed him. He knew him from his neighborhood. It be the people closest to you that's not gonna put you on. It be the people close to you, they not gonna help you. They're not gonna, it's gonna be somebody you don't know that's gonna help you and take you somewhere else. Look at Vlad TV or Hassan Campbell, Chyna, Brim, and Harlem Legend. They don't know Vlad. They don't know Uncle Murder. They don't know Tony Yayo. And they probably talk shit about all of them at one point or another on the internet. And now they put them in a better position to take care of their families, to eat and to make money. You don't know, bro. Them people close to you, they're gonna say they're gonna say, nah, don't do that, man. Cause they see you as who you always was. They not gonna see the new you. They always gonna see the no old you. Cameron always is gonna see Max B. He's starting to recognize it now because everybody else recognized it. Cameron is late. He late to the party. Salute to Cameron. I like Cameron and Mace. I like this show. It's not a shot. I like Cameron. But Cameron is late to the party. Charlie Clips had to go elsewhere with people. He know Jim Jones though. He know Jim Jones. Jim Jones is from their block too. But Cam was saying, I didn't think Charlie Clips. I ain't think Charlie Clips. He talking about his name was Bigger Belly, Big and Pac. I'm like, yo, what this nigga talking about? He didn't understand what he was talking about because he couldn't see his vision. All great leaders are visionaries. A leader is a visionary. A leader, lead, you have to see, you have to know where you're going. A leader is a visionary. You already know New York Nikki, baby, right? Get that money. But that's what a leader is. A leader is a visionary. If you Google that, leadership qualities, I bet you visionary come up. A regular Google. Without vision, mental vision, without that, you can't see. You can't see that shit. You can't make it. You can't make it. You know, if you can't mentally see it, you won't be able to make it in the world. You won't be able to create it. All creations are made first in the mental. They made in the mind, and then we make them into something to the material world. We bring them out here, and we make it. We bring it to the material world. But it all starts from a vision. Without that, there's nothing. Without the vision, there's nothing. Them brothers been seeing the vision. China, Harlem, Hassan, they been seeing the vision, and they were able to manifest it. That's all you see is them manifesting the vision that they already had. We've been here almost going on 3 hours, man. Yo, this is a good one, man. This is a good live. You heard? But Cameron, he ain't signed Charlie Clips because he couldn't see the vision. He could. He a great businessman. He made millions. He's a good businessman. He's a great businessman. But he couldn't see that vision. Charlie Clips, who is now Max B, arguably the biggest rapper in New York right now. Arguably the biggest rapper in New York right now. He couldn't see the vision. So don't expect nobody to see your vision while you out here doing you, while you grinding, while you on the low levels of whatever you trying to do. Because nobody's gonna see your vision. If you can get one person to tap in to see your vision and invest and really support you, that you know, then you lucky. Cause it's rare. You know, people around us, they'll talk shit about us. They'll, you know, they'll do everything but support you. They'll tell you everything in the book, what else you can do, anything else besides what you actually doing. That could be lucrative for your life, that could be success, you heard? Yo, salute. But salute to y'all, man. You already know what it is, man. So Mr. Hood Love, Mikey B, man. This is Hood Love TV. This is a good one, man. I got some more stuff for y'all. I'm gonna pop out tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'm back on it, you heard? Warming up for this New Year's. I'm about to take it. We about to go through the roof. We about to go all the way up for the new year, you know what I'm saying? Um, um, you know, this is just more motivation. The move they make is just more motivation to show us what we all could do out here, you heard? But salute to y'all. Y'all already know it's Mr. Hood Love Mikey B. This Hood Love TV. Where you live, love, and learn, man. Make sure you ain't hit the like button, hit the like button on the way out, man. Salute to y'all, man. Peace.